I was impressed with them when I was real young, when I first started racing. When we trail rode, we always used to see these Huskies with the guys standing up on them, and I was always so impressed because they were so far advanced than everything else. I was a privateer rider and I chose Husky, and you hope you can make it, and you always think you will, but you never know. So for me, I think it's absolutely fantastic to see the brand re-emerge, and a sport is only as good as its history. And to recognize some of the early world champions of the sport just makes motocross a much more rich sport to be regarded. One of the things that we used to do, I used to feel like I was pretty good on bike setup because that's where I could get an advantage. So I knew how to provide the input from the bike and with my mechanic so we could fix it. And we didn't want to share that with anybody. We kept it to us. So my bikes always worked a little bit better, and that was an advantage. Now that technology is shared throughout the team and everybody. So things have changed quite a bit in that respect. The way they do it now allows everybody to be a part of it, you know, but there's still individual riding styles where they have to have, for their particular style and the way they do it, a little soft, you know, like Jason Anderson likes a little softer suspension. He's loose on the bike and more maneuverable, where another rider hits things kind of hard, they might have it a little bit stiffer. I was number 21 when I won the title here in the US, and I think it's the same number as Jason Anderson. It's kind of ironic. Winning the championship was great, but I think it'd have to be racing in Leningrad, Russia. It was the most people I'd ever seen at a motocross track. Over 100,000 people, just absolutely packed in Leningrad. And I was having a battle with a rider, Vladimir Kavanov. And when he finally passed me, there was such a huge roar from the crowd, it scared me for a moment. But if he wouldn't have passed me, they would have sent him off to Siberia, because that was back in the old days. So he comes over after the race with 2 tuna fish cans full of vodka and cheers. And you know, I wasn't really a drinker, but down the hatch. But that was really a fun experience because it was the capitalists against the communist Russians back in the day when it was really mattered. But like I say, I think that if they had motocross bikes around the world, you wouldn't have any wars. You know, if they had dirt bikes in Afghanistan, they said, I ain't gonna go stink and bomb somebody, I wanna ride my dirt bike, you know?